Hey, what's going on everyone? Joey here, and it's time for another episode where we reveal who is under the mask of one of the characters on The Masked Singer. Right now, we're going to go through the Fox, we're going to go through all the clues, the pitch correct audio, and we are going to determine who is under this mask. Now, before we do it, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. For those who are new to the YouTube channel, hi, how are you? My name is Joey. I'm an executive audio producer here in beautiful New York City, where it's my job to go out into the world and find audio for our clients. And when that audio sounds bad, it's my job to make it sound good, whether it's cutting out a high frequency, maybe it's getting rid of a little buzz, or in today's case, it's pitch correcting. That's right. Every single week, Fox and The Masked Singer gives us these clue videos of the celebrities talking about themselves, but Fox is smart. They said, we can't let them talk in their normal voice because people are going to recognize them. So what do? They speed up their voice and pitch it up so you have no idea who it is. Now, I figured doing what I do, I could slow it down and pitch correct it so that we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now that, plus the clues, we can determine who is under the mask. Now so far this season, we've gotten everyone right except for Dr. Drew the Eagle because, really? Dr. Drew? But anyway, right now we're going to go through the Fox, and I have a list of all the clues that we have so far for the Fox, so let's run right through them. From the sneak peek, the Fox says, this superhero is ready to devour the competition. We saw him for the first time in episode 3. The clue packet starts off with him reading a comic book to a little fox. He says that foxes are clever and nocturnal, and he definitely does his best work at night. He says he's played a lot of roles, and we see drawings of the fox dressed as Sherlock Holmes, a cowboy with an eye patch, and a couple other things. He says that I've dabbled in many different genres, from Dougie to Doubtfire. I've laughed with them all. He says that over the years, he lived 2 different lives. There's my on-air superhero persona, who likes to entertain, and then there's the real me at home. And the last clue from that episode, he says, but under this mask, my 2 identities can finally become one. The next clues that we had were from episode 5, where he once again read another book to a little one. He says that he didn't always fit in. He grew up in a rough patch of the woods, and he showed a picture of his childhood home called Fox Park. He said he was bullied and that the other fox cubs weren't nice to him. He went on to say that if I fixed my bark and sounded like the other cubs, everything was okay and fixed. Then there was a drawing of the fox holding up an Emmy Award, saying despite all this success, I never really felt the applause was for the real me. And the last clues we had were from episode 7. He says, I'm always dreaming about entertaining people on tour, and he was playing a green guitar. He says, in my 30-year career, I've accomplished many things in pursuit of this dream. Then he held up a set of song lists, including Everybody Say Yeah, Sugar Daddy, Cabaret, and You and Me. He said that he's won multiple awards and became a household name, but he's mostly known for being part of a pack of talented fellas. And his last clue was a revealed item, which was a boombox. He said that as a young pup, this gift was from my father to help me find my voice. So those are the clues. Now before we answer them, we're going to go through the pitch correct. Now, before we go through it, I do have to say that every single week, Fox has been changing up the Fox's voice, so it's getting harder and harder to pitch correct. So I don't think this is 100% accurate, but it's still something cool to reference to. Here's the original audio that Fox gave us.
The love I've received these past few weeks has let a whole new side of myself shine. I'm always dreaming about entertaining people on tour. In my 30-year career, I've accomplished many things in pursuit of this dream.
Now, I went ahead and slowed it down and pitch corrected it. Now, this is what we had. Keep in mind, it's not 100%.
The love I've received these past few weeks has let a whole new side of myself shine. I'm always dreaming about entertaining people on tour. In my 30-year career, I've accomplished many things in pursuit of this dream. I've won multiple awards and become a household name, but I'm mostly known for being part of a pack of talented fellas. Not my voice alone. So tonight, with this mask on, I'm going to prove that I'm a superhero all by myself. Because this fox is 1 in a million.
So now, does that voice sound familiar to you whatsoever? I mean, it does to me. It does a little bit. I mean, it's not 100%. But to me, it sounds like Wayne Brady. Now, before you start saying, no way, it can't be, let's go through the clues. From episode 3, he was reading a comic book to a little child. For those who don't know, he has one daughter named Miley. And the comic book is a good reference to him because he was a voice on Batman Beyond. I think it was Micron, right? He was Micron for Batman Beyond. He says foxes are clever and nocturnal, and he does his best work at night. Well, comedians obviously work best at night, and Whose Line Is It Anyway only airs at night. He says he's played a lot of different roles, which obviously you could say at Whose Line he's played a gazillion different roles, but think about his career as a whole. He's a game show host with Let's Make a Deal. He's an actor because he was on different TV shows, such as How I Met Your Mother. And then on top of that, he's on Broadway. He's done Kinky Boots. He was on Reno 911 I know a few times. So he's done a lot of different roles. When he says that he's dabbled in many different genres from Dougie to Doubtfire, well, for those who don't know, he was on How I Met Your Mother, which obviously Neil Patrick Harris was on. The Dougie reference, of course, was to Dougie Hauser, MD, which was Neil Patrick Harris's first TV show. And then when it came to Doubtfire, obviously Doubtfire refers to Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire, but they were also together on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, he starred a few different times. Then his clue went on to say that he has two different personas, one on air and one off air at home, and that's true. Just like us, I mean, if you're in front of a camera, he's out, he's entertaining, he's loud, but when he's home, he's quiet. So yeah, two different personas. One really loud, entertaining, one really quiet at home. The next clues are from episode 5. He once again was reading to a little one, his daughter Miley. He said he didn't always fit in. He grew up in a rough patch of the woods. For those who don't know, he was actually born and raised in Georgia by his mother. His father was a serviceman and he was never home. Obviously growing up, he was bullied a lot. Keep in mind that his parents were West Indian, and so he spoke differently. He didn't really have a heavy accent, so he didn't really fit in, and people kind of made fun of him because of that. And when he was 17, his mother actually gave him up and brought him all the way down to Orlando, Florida to be with his grandmother. I know he did do a print interview, I think with Dr. Oz, where he said as a child he struggled with shuddering due to a great deal of anxiety he felt from being bullied by other children. So he could have been bullied because of his parents or because of the way that he acted. It's a shame. I didn't realize how bad of a childhood Wayne Brady actually had because he's so funny. You never really see those things. The next clue is him holding up an Emmy, and let me tell you that he has, I think altogether, 5 Emmys. He's got 2 for Primetime Emmy Awards for Whose Line Is It Anyway. He's got 2 daytime ones for Let's Make a Deal, and then 2 for the Wayne Brady Show. So he's got 6 altogether. The next clues are from episode 7, where he says, I'm always dreaming about entertaining people on tour. Well, he's done countless comedy tours. He says in his 30-year career, he's accomplished many things in pursuit of his dream. Well, 30 years is self-explanatory. He held up a set list with the songs Everybody Say Yeah, Sugar Daddy, Cabaret, and You and Me. Those are songs that he actually sang, some from Kinky Boots and some that he put in himself. I mean, here's a clip of him singing You and Me.
Even if there's no you and me.
So check that one off. Now the next clue talks about how he has won multiple awards and how he's normally known to be with a pack of fellas, and obviously it's Whose Line Is It Anyway? There's a group of them, they're hilarious. The last clue that we had was a physical clue that they revealed, which was a boombox given to him by his father. Well, obviously his father was always away and did give him a boombox, and it got him into singing and entertaining. That's right, he used to sing to the songs on there and he used to sing them out in public. And it got him really comfortable with singing in front of people and pretty much being a goofball. But anyway, I want to know, do you agree with it being Wayne Brady? Do you disagree? Please comment below right now, just so that you can hear all the rest of the pitch correct audio. I'm going to play them for you. Here you go.
Last performance, I let my guard down and sang from the heart. But let's be real, I'm used to my voice winning over the ladies. What's up, Nicole? After I put on a good show, I always like to break bread with the homies. And this is how we do it. Feel free to snoop into my life. You'd see that my pops taught me how to serenade the ladies, and I haven't stopped since. So Nicole Majig, tonight this song's for you, and I ain't too proud to beg.
Rehearsing for my last performance, there was an accident, and I suffered an electric shock that nearly knocked me out. All my insecurities about performing resurfaced. But I couldn't let that setback stand in my way. Becoming the butterfly has reignited a love I've had since I was 7 years old. I found others modeled just like me and was welcomed into the choir's joyful noise. It made me feel safe, even in the hardest times. This bleeding love has given me the highest of highs. It sadly led to the lowest of lows. As the butterfly, I am taking charge and reclaiming what I thought I'd lost, because this is what I was meant to do.
Getting this far against so many great singers has been one of the most gratifying experiences I've ever had. But I will say, the hardest part of this whole funky thing is learning to stand on my own two purple stumps for the first time. And let me tell you, I work really well with others. So when I put on this mask, it was like I'd been beamed up into another dimension, where I'm alone, like the new girl at school. Ooh, maybe I'll hang out with those strangers with candy. Tonight, it's all about showing the judges and myself that there are no more excuses, and that this tree can stand tall.
I never imagined how liberating this competition would be for me. Each time I step out onto this stage, I discover I can do things that were inconceivable without a mask. When I was a teenager, I set myself free for the first time. Since then, I've done my best to treat the world as my catwalk. Whether I'm in New York or Gay Paris, I always try to channel my inner glamazon and champion. I'm singing a song that celebrates the best of the past, because I never want to forget that moment when I chose to just be me.
After weeks of my nerves getting the best of me, I feel like things are starting to click. I'm so happy, I feel like I'm living in a fantasy. Welcome to my beautiful home I like to call my chateau, where today I'm soaking up all the incredible things the panel have said about me. I'm realizing this experience is teaching me to love my own voice for the first time in years. And ay Dios mío, can I be straight up? I'm finally finding my center. And now, with my newfound confidence, tonight I'm throwing the biggest party this stage has ever seen.
Being on this stage is the most fun I've had in as long as I can remember. But truth be told, I'm terrified of the panel finding out my true identity and judging me because of it. So I've been training every day to make sure I won't be unmasked anytime soon. Because here, I can finally be seen for just my voice and pure talent. Everything is zen. I want to win this more than anything I've ever wanted in my career. With this song, I'm ready to show the lengths I'll go to win that golden mask.
The love I've received these past few weeks has let a whole new side of myself shine. I'm always dreaming about entertaining people on tour. In my 30-year career, I've accomplished many things in pursuit of this dream. I've won multiple awards and become a household name, but I'm mostly known for being part of a pack of talented fellas, not my voice alone. So tonight, with this mask on, I'm gonna prove that I'm a superhero all by myself, because this fox is one in a million.
Now feel free to comment below who you think those remaining contestants are. We did do a lot of reveal videos, so you can go ahead and check them out on our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up. And for those who stay to the end of the video, I like to go ahead and leave you guys with a question. For me, I'm just gonna be straightforward this week. Out of all the performances so far, who has been your favorite? You know, which song, which contestant, or whoever was revealed? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for joining me. I'm Joey, and I'll see you later. Bye!